you know that you can watch free episodes of Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares on YouTube with ads? Also, my name is Debrecca Shaw Williams. It sounds like you should fix that. Giving.
This one. All right. Do 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 do. Can you still hear me?
Yep.
And now I gotta wait for like the 10 seconds. And I will put this one. Remove. Okay. I'm gonna add you. All right. I think I honestly have it set up. I think this is it.
You think you
It's
got it?
I got audio coming through on my end, and I also
All right.
have your audio coming through. So this is a win. This is it. Wow,
Yay.
that took only like 20 minutes. Yeah, yeah, this is it.
All right. Well,
And I'm also not. Hold on, because I'm hearing myself. Um, and I'm not getting any feedback loop where it's like I hear your voice twice from based off of because I'm not using like internal headset. I'm using my, you know, anyone that's in the room can hear you.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but no feedback. So, yeah, we got it.
Yay.
All right.
Yay.
Yeah. I mean, 5 minute stream, 20 ish minutes to get it set up. Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, it's not horrible.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening. I'm just happy to
You're
be here.
just along for the ride for now.
Yep, just happy to be here.
And then
Do you know you can watch Paternity Court free with ads on YouTube?
I mean, I haven't seen an ad on YouTube in a while because I pay for YouTube.
Yeah. Uh, we pay for a lot of other things, not YouTube. Or I
I
I don't pay for YouTube, but I like to keep my YouTube browsing history private because sometimes I like to watch cartoons and I don't like
cartoons.
to talk about it. Yep.
Your picture went away.
No.
You put it in the folder.
Oh, that was
What happened?
stupid. That's stupid. Hold on. I didn't realize that if I put the picture that I'm using as the background
Mm-hmm.
in a folder, the whole thing freaking disappears.
Confusion.
It's technical. You know what? Side that you don't have to worry about because I'm doing it all. So,
Perfect.
but
That tracks.
I have a temporary background for us.
Okie doke.
Hold on. So I'm trying to make sure I got everything on the list. Got the background. Everything's streaming in 23-ish hours. The other channel will be up for streaming. Wait, what?
Okay.
Yeah. It's like 23 some hours, give or take.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, that was honestly about it. Did not take nearly as long as I thought it would. I was anticipating a lot of hoops that I would have to jump through, but no, this was pretty simple.
All right.
So we can do like I don't know some back and forth if you want, or we can just go ahead and like end this one here since we already got everything all set up. That's kind of like
We can do back and forth if you want, just
all
to like
right.
get
I
a
don't
feel of
have.
things.
Hold on. I have a list of random.
Yeah,
Um,
pick a random topic, my guy.
a random topic.
A random topic.
Random topic. Okay. Random, not so random topic is. Did you hear about the whole Cracker Barrel logo deal?
Oh wait, yes I did, but I don't understand it because I try to stay so far away from MAGA TikTok. It's not even funny. If anything that relates to Trump, I just like I ban the hashtags.
Well, you know what? I'm not a Trump fan, like not even a little bit. I voted for him like the first time. Uh,
Ooh.
but, well, in fairness, I thought it was funny. I didn't think he would actually win. Um, so, plot twist. He won. Um, but no, so he posted on Twitter, I think it was yesterday or today.
I saw it. He was like, keep the customers happy again,
Exactly. The
whatever.
customer's always right. Why are you
Um,
changing your logo? And Cracker Barrel hit back with the, our bad, bro. You right. You right. And I was like, you know what? All bad things considered, I can at least approve that. You know what I mean? Like, because I
all bad
show
things
was
considered,
not going to go to Cracker
Cracker,
Barrel without that old white guy to make me feel like a slave on the fucking,
you know,
on the signature, on the signia, on the sign. Like, part of
I
Cracker
haven't
Barrel is
been.
feeling like I don't belong there, and oddly, it makes me feel like I want to eat there more often. So,
So I have been to Cracker Barrel once. Um, so you know how in Valley Station there's the Cracker Barrel next to the DMV, like kind of down by the cemetery,
okay. So,
like very edge of town, like last Cracker Barrel before you start heading to E Town.
so I've
Ish
been to
there.
Cracker Barrel. It's not like it's not my Sunday go to where I'm just like, hey man, every day let's go in Cracker Barrel. But
I've
you
been
know
like
what?
I've been once and it was
I've
horrible.
been a
I
handful of
hate.
times, 10, two handfuls, easily. And but it's
Yeah.
mostly with my grandmother. You know what I mean?
Oh.
right? So I mean, I'm not just taking the family out like, hey, let's go down to Cracker Barrel get some racist ass waffles. Like, no, that's not what we're doing.
The jokes I could make right now.
It looks very racist when you walk inside. I don't care what no
The
one
joke.
says. It looks
The
like the
joke.
waitress is gonna call me boy when I walk inside. But again, that's just me, and I feel like most black people can like, agree with that sentiment. It feels like I should be getting my food in the back. But that's kind of part of the charm, and that's the weird part about it. You know?
Is that really bad? Because okay, I kind of feel the same way. Like when I walk into a soul food restaurant, like I feel like I should just like stand outside and like politely thank them for the food and like
There are
walk
just
away
some.
really suspicious.
No, 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 no. Hold on, because we're getting some good shit going right now, and I kind of want to send this stream out. Hold on. Do you have the link?
The link for the stream.
Oh wait, no, because you have the link to ours. Hold on. I will. I'm sending you the link to this stream. Hold on, give me a second.
I'm technologically incompetent.
It's fine. I'm getting up the. Hold on. Let's go. Share. Copy link. Send to the gremlin.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay. Am I pulling that up?
No, you don't got to pull it up. Just put it on. I don't know. Put it. You got a social. Give it to people that you want to have it to tune in. Put it on your Facebook, etc., etc., etc.
Okay, that works.
Obviously, you got to do a little selling for it. Like, hey, come check out my first test stream podcast thing.
Test stream podcast. Sounds good.
Because, marketing.
I'm good at marketing. I've actually thought about going to school for marketing. You still there?
Yeah. I'm going to put episode 0.5.
Episode 0.5.
Episode 1/2. I'm going to send it to my brother. I'm going to send it to Kristen.
Ooh, send it to Shane.
Yeah.
You would think it's better.
Sending it to everybody. Anybody that I think will, pop it open, they getting it.
I literally don't know anyone that knows how to open a live stream on YouTube.
No. As soon as you click on it, it automatically pulls it up.
I feel like I would just confuse all the old people in my life that I'm friends with.
I feel like you're not giving the people in your life enough credit.
The people that I'm in my life that I'm friends with right now are like 50 and older because I'm an NA baby, so I just make friends with predecessors and
So I am so not in tune with like the addict scene that when you said NA, I thought, or NA baby, my first thought was North American baby. That was my first thought. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I was like, yeah, you're white.
Keep coming back. It's okay.
Keep coming back to your white? Yes.
No. Okay.
What? I'm just saying,
Keep coming back is a saying that they say in NA. So it was a good joke for me. It was a good joke on my part, but
But yeah, speaking of, hold on. Let me do it. I want to do a thing. I want to do a thing real quick, okay? A brief message from our sponsors. Raid Shadow Legend. No, I'm just playing. We ain't got no sponsors. Wish we had some sponsors. That'd be great.
Cracker Barrel sponsor us.
There we go. You know, if you like that old timey feel with some of that country loving, go to Cracker Barrel. And if you like a hint of racism in your pancakes, Cracker Barrel. That's the secret ingredient.
And if you like a soggy, unflavored chicken and dumplings in the South, go to Cracker Barrel.
What was it? Papa John's. You know, back when Papa John dropped the N-bomb, and he was like, better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John. I was like, the better ingredient was the N-word. Got it. That was it. You know, they kicked Papa John out. Ain't been to Look, they kicked off Papa John for saying the N-word. I ain't ate at Papa John since.
Okay,
not because he said it, okay? But, you know, I feel like that, you know, the spiciness was gone. It was the racism.
Speaking of restaurants like Cracker Barrel and Papa John's that are still up and running, you have traveled pretty much a lot of the U.S., correct?
Yeah. I've traveled,
force.
yeah. The places that are actually worth visiting. I haven't been to like Wisconsin or Oregon.
Is great.
Huh?
Oregon is great. Don't diss the West Coast.
It's not the West Coast because California is West Coast and I've been there and I love it. I'm thinking more like Midwest Coast. You know what I mean? Like.
You mean the Pacific Northwest?
Yeah, no, I think I said what hold on, let me pull up a map real quick.
Actually, you know what? Coming from you, that makes sense because you hate nature. So.
Yeah, exactly. Like I look at a forest and I go, wow, look at this future parking lot.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But anyway, since you have traveled across most of the U.S. to anywhere that, quote, matters, what are some restaurants that are not available in Kentucky that you think about constantly?
Okay, hold on.
Can't ever go get.
So, hold on, because this one requires me to look it up because I cannot. I think it was actually just called Irish Pub. Okay, it was in what was that? It was. It's not San Angelo. I think it's Panama City, Florida. Hold on, $100 burger Irish pub. Yeah. McGuire's Irish Pub. It's called the Grand Burger. Okay, like you cannot make this up. I still think about this pub to this day. So I'm gonna tell like all the listeners the story where I took this chick on a date, right? And you know, I'm ordering my food, you know, I get me a burger, you know, because I've never been here. I'm like, ooh, she's getting a burger too. I was like, hey, that sounds cool. And I, you know, we're on a date. I'm not sitting there price checking, you know, in my mind, I got like $50 just for food, right? And back then, you know, $50 is more than enough, okay? That should be me, you, we can get the dessert, like, you know, back then, that was it. And so, you know, she's eating her thing. It came out. You know, I'm looking at her burger. I'm like, oh, that looked nice, right? And then we get the bill, and I start looking. I'm like, hey, yo, I think you done messed up. What is this $100 burger? It's a burger. That made no sense. You're talking like $116. I'm like, nah, sis, you done lost your mind. I started getting mad at the waitress. And, you know, she's up. I'm like, when I say I was leaning into this waitress, bruh, I'm up here like acting a donkey on a date, talking about trying to figure out why my bill is so high, right? And I sit there and go back and I'm like, I think I can't figure this out. She points out like, yo, she got the Grand Burger. And I was like, yeah, it's a burger. Bruh, it is a filet mignon, ground and char-grilled, served with a side of caviar, Merlot sauce, and a bottle of champagne. Bruh, I paid mine. She had to pay that. I wasn't paying that. Not on no first date. Come on now. At a restaurant? Nah. You done got me messed up. 7 flavors. But yeah, McGuire's Irish Pub in Pensacola? I think Pensacola. Da, 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 da. Location. Yeah, I was right. Pensacola. Oh, I just realized what I did. I just realized what I did. Hold on. I got this. I'm going to fix it.
Hello?
So, look.
All right, and we're back.
Yeah. So, I told the whole story and then just realized when I looked up the Irish pub, I closed out of Discord.
Yeah, I figured that that's what happened.
Yeah.
It's okay. You're allowed to be technologically incompetent sometimes.
Look, I don't believe that's me being. That's not being technologically incompetent.
Forgetting that when you close one tab and open another, that it disconnects your audio is a little bit technologically incompetent. Come on, you gotta give it to me. Did you do it again? I think you did it again.
Here. Because Kristen just sent me a message saying that she can't hear it.
Oh, she can't hear it?
Yeah. She said she can't hear the stream. Double check to
what the
make
heck?
sure you can are you on your laptop or on your phone?
Let me open it up on my laptop because I'm on my phone.
Yeah.
I
So yeah, try to
cannot
pull it up
get it
on.
open.
Try to pull up the YouTube channel on your laptop and see if you can hear our banters.
Okay. Do me a favor and send me the link.
On Facebook?
No, for the whatchamacallit.
It's already sent it to you on your in your messages.
Do it one more time because I want to be able to click the link on my messages on
It has already
what
been sent.
what the fuzz. Okay, we're just gonna try this the hard way. Fast. Oh, I love it when my computer doesn't want to listen to me. There we go.
And you know what I'm actually surprised at how well our audio is. I thought it would be worse, but this is actually really good audio.
Considering the fact that Kristen can't hear it, that might be.
But see, I have it pulled up on my phone, so I have my headset in, and I hear it's perfectly fine. But it's also me, so I wanted to see if you could hear it on your end as well.
Having trouble finding the. It didn't pull up on my. Hang on 1 second. This is not working out for me. I'm gonna have to type in the whole entire link into my computer.
Yeah, you could always just type in my actual name.
I did, and nothing came up.
It's did you put the underscore for YouTube? It has an underscore between Roxas and Nider.
No, I did not.
Yep, that'll be it.
Is there a 12 at the end?
Nope. Oh wait, yeah,
No.
there's a 12 at the end,
Yep, I follow you. So
which
let's
kind of weird
open this.
because I should be the only Roxas Snyder.
Okay. Let me hear. See if I can hear an overlap here of us talking. Speak.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Wow.
Yes, I can. I can hear.
Can you hear yourself?
Hang on. Yes, I can. It's very
Awesome.
quiet on my computer, but I can hear it.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you have the volume like halfway down also.
No, actually, I have it all the way up.
Check your YouTube volume.
There's YouTube volume.
Yeah. So if you're on your laptop, if you click on like
Nope, everything's all the way up.
Don't get me wrong,
Ask
you
Kristen
do
if
come
it's
across as
just
really soft,
quiet.
but you also don't have like a mic.
Yeah, no, I don't. So maybe I should hold the phone closer and maybe
Yeah.
that would work.
Here's what I can cut up your volume. Try saying something else.
Testing, testing, testing. Cracker Barrel.
Yeah. So I just went on ahead and cut the desktop volume up. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like me cutting it up was the move.
Yeah, there it goes. Yep, that was it.
But in the future, I guess what would be better? Do you have like Bluetooth headphones that go to your phone?
I do. Would you like me to go put them on?
Humoring me, I want to see if, because that way you don't have to have your phone right by your face. We can get consistent, audio from your end.
Oh my gosh. Oh, my whole leg just cramped up. Don't get pregnant, kids. It's a trap.
Don't get what?
I said, don't get pregnant, kids. It's a trap.
I mean, can't get pregnant, so I'll do my best.
Okay, hang on one second. I have to close Discord to open this up, so hopefully.
Do. Phenomenal.
Better. Is that better? Hello?
Yep.
Okay.
Hold on. Well, I hear you on my end, but I got to hear you through the stream. So give it a second.
Okay. Because it lags a little bit, so.
Yeah, it's probably about like 10-15 second lag. The silence.
I can still hear myself through the stream too, so. All right. Now ask Kristen if she can hear it.
Okay. Now we got now I can... It is fine for now. It'll do. It'll do. You there?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, this isn't terrible. This is actually not half bad.
Okay. Perfect. What were we talking about again? I think we were talking about restaurants.
That the restaurant that lives rent free in my mind,
Yeah, the one where
the Irish pub
you.
that's in
Yeah.
Pensacola, Florida.
Oh, okay, Pensacola.
Yeah. Um, yeah, the Grand Burger, man, it lives rent free in my mind.
Would you go again?
You know what? If if I was to go, right, knowing what I
Right.
know now, like let's pretend, not married or something. Let's just pretend I'm going on a date with a rando.
Mm-hmm.
I would, I feel like I would choose someone to go on a date with that wouldn't, first off, have the balls to, look at that $100 price tag for a burger and go, I'm gonna order that. I would go again. I would. Um,
She really said, "Let me run this man's pockets because I
look,
know I'm
she
never gonna
tried.
see him again."
She tried. Look,
Uh,
because I paid my half. I don't know. I don't know what happened with her. Obviously, I never talked to her again. Um,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Well, my restaurant that lives rent free in my mind, that I can't stop thinking about is much more lower scale. You ever heard of Taco Time? Best fast food taco joint you can go to on the West Coast. So good. So good.
I don't think I've ever. As far as like taste, there was this place up in New York that I really enjoyed. I can't remember what it was, but it was a pizza joint. Like the place looked like I'm gonna get food poisoning from it, but honestly, was not terrible. Genuinely. Um,
I think the best food I've ever had was actually in my rinky-dink hometown in Washington. There's this place in Cle Elum, Washington called Ploy Thai, and they make the best pad thai and steamed broccoli, like a garlic broccoli with chicken. It is so good. And I think about that a lot because I have not had pad thai that I have enjoyed since.
there's actually a place in Louisville. Um, hold on, I'm trying to think what it was called because I know it's what I said is right. No, this is it.
Every pad thai that I've had ever since is just very nutty, and I don't like a nutty ploy thai. I like a savory ploy thai. Or not ploy thai, pad thai. Jeez. Pregnancy brain.
Oh wow, they moved. Good for them.
Restaurants tend to do that.
Well, no, 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 no. No, this is there. It is. Yeah, yeah. They moved. Wow, look at them. I'm proud of them, genuinely. Um, so look, I'm going to show it on the stream real quick. Give me a second. Screen capture, display capture for over here. Live scene. Be right back. Ending banner. Nope. Source. Hold on. See, this is something that I have to figure out how to do. Um,
This is,
but it's
I think
called
it's
Big
called
Mama's Soul
the
Kitchen.
0.5 strain. Oh,
Um,
oh, it's trying.
hold on. Let me try.
Big Mama's Soul Kitchen seems like one of those places to like remember how I said I just want to like ask for the food at the door and just like, you know, not walk in because I feel uncomfortable walking.
Add
And not because
source.
it's a soul food place, but just
Done.
because like I
All right.
feel like it I don't know. I don't know. It was like
Um, yeah, here it is.
the experience for going into a soul food kitchen for me is like the experience of walking into a hair store with my black friend and everybody looking at me like just really, really crazy.
Well, they moved. Okay, they used. This is what I remember right here. This restaurant. Um, and I will never forget. Right. Um, I ran away
Oh,
from
it's
my
fine.
mom's house. I went to my dad's, and like
Okay, run away.
2 or 3 days later, he went to this restaurant and got me, Miss Erica, and all of them something to eat. And I was
Okay.
like, this is like home style cooking. You know what I mean? This is like
Mm-hmm.
going to my mama's or like my mama's family to eat. Like I'm used to like
Mm-hmm.
KFC chicken or like I've never actually had ribs from a restaurant except from like Texas Roadhouse. Um,
That's sad.
well, I mean that's not a for me personally that's not a normal thing to get. I mean at least back then for me. Like I was like 13 years old. And so my first experience eating like home style food was at Big Mama's house. Like for me, that is crazy in of itself.
I'm trying to think.
Huh. Well, now I get to figure out. Let's see. Game capture. Nope. 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 Maybe. Huh? Huh? Well, now I get to play with this again. I get to figure out. Hold on. Display. Hide. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. I figured it out. See, these are the things we figure out. This is why we have a test stream, you know? This is why we have a test stream.
Oh, so sad.
Why? What is?
So I was looking up the first time like I had ever had home style food. So when I moved from Minnesota and I moved to Washington, there my uncle would always take me to this place called the Vostok Dumpling House, and
Yeah,
they permanently closed.
that's.
But they had the best, like, any Soviet food you could possibly think of, like anything.
You say that, man, but
Just so good.
because you could get, they used to. I don't know if they still have it, but you could get sweet. Like I think it's like something saltwater cornbread or something like, bruh. Like I'm looking at this place and I'm like, I kind of want my kid to experience this. You know what I mean?
Take him there.
Ah, he's also a picky eater. Like he's like a chicken. He more grazes than he does actually eat. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like it irks me to my soul because like we'll get all this food and I'm like, man, I'm about to tear this up and I look over at him and you know what my kid's doing? A little Pop Tart is
Peeling the
over there
chicken
eating nothing
nugget.
but mac and cheese and I'm just like, are you serious?
I was a chicken nugget peeler when I was his age. Like I would go to McDonald's, my mom would get me chicken nuggets and I would peel the chicken nuggets and eat the skin first and like graze off of the actual chicken nugget for
You
like
just
the
ate
next
the
2 hours.
skin off the chicken nuggets, you fucking Pop Tart?
Yeah,
No, that's weird.
I did. I did.
Nah, man. That's weird.
This is why I ended up the way I am today.
I don't think that's
I
the. I
guarantee
feel like
it.
if you eating the skin off of chicken nuggets only, I feel like you were messed up before.
Well, yes.
I feel
Yes.
like that's not the cause so much as it is like just a
Well,
symptom.
I really didn't like McDonald's. Like, I was so used to having like smoked fish with sauerkraut on top of it at home, or
That
like
doesn't even sound
pickled
appealing.
stuff. Like,
I don't like cooked
it's
fish and
so
I don't
good.
like sauerkraut. You just added two things that just disgust me together.
Well, this is the reason why you eat soul food and I eat
Yeah, but
Russian
everybody
food.
likes soul food. The whitest person you know will be like, you know what? I may not like black people, but man, that meatloaf. Like, I've never been to a restaurant that serves meatloaf
No,
before. Big Mama's
so
Kitchen does.
first Black Thanksgiving I ever went to, like actual Black Thanksgiving, I cried.
Because you didn't know food could be seasoned?
I cried. Yeah, genuinely.
Yeah.
Seasoning to me is like putting shallots and butter putting butter in a pan, letting it fizzle up, putting some fresh garlic, some shallots, salt and pepper in a pan. Like that's all you need right there. Like seriously. If I'm cooking for other people, I will over season things. A little bit of slap your mama or whatever it's called, like just put it on there. Just chili flakes, like the whole 9 yards. But if I'm just cooking for me, you best believe like I can fry myself up some pierogies and some chopped onions or shallots, fresh garlic, butter, and then slap a spoonful of sour cream on top of it and call it a day. Like so happy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's gonna have to be a no for me, dog. Like I like my stuff seasoned. Like I'll make pork chops, man, and like I'll sit there and grill them. I'll throw my seasoning on top of it, grill it. I'll add some butter because you gotta keep it moisturized. I don't like my
Well,
meat
I
dried out.
also I also know how to like actually cook though
Uh,
because I like to cook for other people.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
If
I mean,
I
I
cook
hear
for I
that,
like to
but
cook more for
so
other people than I do for myself.
me personally, like anytime I hear, and this is no racial, all right, no racial, but anytime I hear white people being like, I know how to cook, okay, my first thought
It's
is,
like
so what
it's
kind
like
of like
okay.
raisin inspired casserole are you bringing to the dish?
Well, I think you forget I was a butcher, so I worked at a butcher store for like
Yeah, but being a butcher doesn't
two
mean you know how
years.
to season your meat. Like I know a lot of white
It
people that
does
like
though.
they put it on the grill, once cooking on one side, cooking on the other side. Well, the charcoal seasons it. Like no, that's not seasoning.
No, no. So like I worked in a butcher shop that cooked meat and like sold cooked stuff. So half of it, like you can get your steaks, you can get your bacon, pork chops. We took in game meat. Like people would literally like they'd process their game at home. So like let's say you killed a deer or something, you skin it, chop it in half, gut it, the whole 9 yards, bring it in on your truck, and we'd stick it up on hooks and roll it to the back. And I'd process it, cut it into steaks, make sausage out of it, jerky, whatever they wanted, pepperoni, the whole 9 yards. But like with the orders that we got from like the meat supply, we would make blood sausage and Polish sausage or uh, sweet Italian sausage. We make pepperoni that weighed like 2 fucking pounds. Like it was like the links were as tall as I am. And I remember like the jerky we made was so good that when the owner of the butcher shop died, Costco bought the recipe for all the jerkies from her children. You can buy it at Costco now.
Okay, I don't know if you saw or if you're looking at the stream right now. All right,
I am.
but there's just this one random house because I clicked on the link where it shows where Big Mama's moved to, and I'm like looking around, but there's this one house that's just blurred out. Like, yeah, no matter where you go, this mug is blurred out. Like, what Secret Service type house? This is some supernatural. Is this car following? Have you ever did that? Like, sat there and like, this car's just chilling,
It's actively moving next to the Google Earth car. My
right?
guy.
Like, I'm invested in this now. Where'd he go? Up oh, there it is. That is crazy. Hold on, is that house still blurred? Yeah, the house is still blurred. That is crazy. Why is that house? Just that house.
So I know where you're at too. Huh. That's where they moved to? Is that house?
No, 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 no. They moved back this way. Yeah, right here.
All this talk about food is making me hungry.
Say what?
All this talk about food is making me hungry, and I'm out of
Bruh, I'm
veggie
not gonna
straws.
lie. I could eat. I could eat right now. Okay, you're on death row. Okay, you know tomorrow is your last day.
Mm,
Okay. I mean, I guess that's kind of double suckish because you're pregnant, but just bear with the scenario for a second.
I already know. I already know you ain't gotta tell me. Hang on 1 second. Let me look it up just to make sure I got the right place.
What would be my last meal? Like my last place? What would I want to You know what? I already know.
Price doesn't matter.
Price doesn't matter. Whoever is taking you to your insert restaurant here, they are footing the bill, even if they gotta fly you to it.
Okay, so can it be a mixture of two things?
Yeah, go for it, yo.
Okay, so one, not the butcher shop that I worked at, neighboring rival butcher shop in the town over, which is like a mile away from where I grew up. There's this, they have a marinated skirt steak.
Yep.
Okay, best steak I've ever had in my entire fucking life. I eat that and then fly to Juneau, Alaska and go to Tracy's Crab Shack. Best experience I've ever had in my entire life. They like, if you pay like $200, they give you like 6 pounds of crab. It's fresh Alaskan snow crab that they just pulled from the water that morning.
You see, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm basic. I'm simple. All right. I don't need a fancy restaurant that, fishing and all that. Nah. Give me a large Domino's pizza with chicken and Alfredo sauce, and you know what? I'm about to die, so bump it. Stuffed
I think
crust.
this is why the way you are the way you are.
I'm simple. I feel like men are simple creatures. I feel like
We
women
know.
are going to be the ones that sit there and be like, hey, what's your last meal? Well, I want like 6 different things. Guy, I want steak, medium rare, done.
Do you want to know how so my baby daddy gets me to make up my mind where we're gonna eat. He like asks me two different places. He's like, all right. He's like, he's like, guess where we're gonna go to, or he'll be like,
That's
guess where
exactly
we're
what I
gonna
was
go
about
to
to say.
eat.
I bet you can't
And
guess where we're going
I'll
to go.
guess,
And one of the first
and
things
I'll
that you
guess.
say is where you want to go.
Yep, and then he'll be like, yeah, that's exactly where we're
Yeah, yeah,
going.
yeah. That's
Because
a
it starts
guy
an
hack.
argument every single time. It
What?
starts an argument every single time. Like I'll be like, we'll be in the Taco Bell drive-through, and I'll be like, man, this is taking too long. I don't want Taco Bell anymore. He'll be like, I actually just want to throw you out of my car right now.
So I'm not a big Taco Bell, but the wife is a huge Taco Bell fan, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the worst thing you can do is ask a dude what he wants to eat because he doesn't care. He genuinely doesn't care. He will go wherever. Okay. You want Taco Bell? Sure, he can find something he wants at Taco Bell, right? It doesn't
Yeah.
work the same way for females. So like, when the wife is like, "Hey, what do you want to eat?" and I'm like, "I don't care." Well, I want chicken. I'm like, okay. As long as it's not like a place that's overly greasy for me, I don't really care. Because sometimes you're not in the mood to like have your mood. Sorry, stroked out for a second. You're not in the mood to have your entire meal soaked in grease. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like greasy burger with greasy fries. Like, come on, man, chill.
Like you put a paper towel on it, and it's just like gone in
It's
an
just
instant.
soaked.
Like I just can't do it. Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. Every now and then, I don't mind that, but most of the time, I don't
See,
genuinely care where we go to eat.
I don't ever like anything like that because I'm 21, so I still get acne like I did when I was a teenager if I don't properly
It
take
doesn't
care of my
look.
skin
I'm
and
letting you
if
know
I
right
don't
now. It
wash.
doesn't end. It doesn't end. You will get acne
I
until
think
you die. You
I
just gotta.
think maybe you just get acne really bad until you die. You,
I don't. I
you,
just I feel like, and just
you're a
listen to
man.
what I say, not how it
Do
sounds.
you
Okay. I feel like I don't break out as much as I actually do. Like if you're
do
looking
you
at my skin
actually?
close, like close proximity, I feel like you see more, but I get more ingrown hairs than anything.
What do you use to wash your face? First of all, do you have a
Whatever bar of
designated
soap
face
is in
towel?
the
See, this is why.
bathroom,
This is why. So you need to figure out what your skin type is and then
it's black.
look for something. N-
My
Okay.
my skin type is black guy.
Congratulations.
I mean, that's it.
Uh,
I feel like only like women and maybe gay dudes, would know their skin type. Most guys are gonna be like, "What kind of skin type do you have?" You're like, "I don't know." Insert
well,
color here.
it's not something that they talk about, but like I know plenty of straight dudes who have a better skincare regimen than I do. Like for real. I have a face rag. I use the
Yeah, but that's
CeraVe like
there's a
twice a
lot of
week.
things that my
I
parents
dermaplane my
stressed growing
face.
up.
Like,
Washing my face isn't one of them.
yeah, no. I
Like,
I wouldn't have assumed so.
yeah,
There's
like
a lot of
brushing
trauma
my
there.
teeth. That's one. That's they stressed the crap out of that. They stressed it to the point where I built up an obsession with brushing my teeth, and my doctor says I am over brushing. Did you know over brushing is just as bad as not brushing at all?
I think that I've had somebody warn me about overbrushing because I have an obsession where after every single time I eat food of any kind, like I could chew gum and I want to go brush my teeth afterwards because when I
I
was
used to
like
take a
10,
toothbrush to work
when
in my backpack.
when I also bring like I used to bring mine everywhere. Like meals, okay, let me like I'll see you in a minute, like let me go brush my teeth type shit. It's really bad. Like
Tai
I have a bottle of
shit.
water. I have a bottle of water and a toothbrush in the car.
So I used to have the bottle of water in my car. I used to have so I'd brush my teeth at home, right?
Right.
Then I'm in the car. I'll brush my teeth like because I used to work 20 something minutes away. So
Hmm.
I'd get in the car, brush my teeth again. Okay, get to work. If I was the one cooking dinner or cooking breakfast, because I used to work with my little Pop Tarts.
Yeah.
Um, and so if I had to cook breakfast, working with special needs kids, they like sweet stuff. So if it was a day where we actually had to cook, it wasn't just cereal. I'd brush because I eat with the kids. So I'd sit there and brush my teeth again. And then I'd look at a kid not brush his teeth, and that would make me want to go brush my teeth again. I
Yeah.
would easily brush my teeth 10, 15 times a day.
See, I wasn't that bad, but I definitely like being okay. So I spent a lot of time in like behavioral rehabilitation places growing up and most recently rehab. I remember very vividly being in rehab and like being late to the groups that they had because I would be brushing my teeth and they'd be like trying to close the doors to the hallway where the rooms were. And I would be in there and I'd be like, hang on, I gotta brush my teeth. And they're like, Madison, be so fucking for real. Like, did you not brush them when you grew when you woke up this morning? I'm like, no, but I just ate.
So,
And they would just stand there and tap their foot at me.
you, speaking of rehab, right? Genuine question,
Oh
and I feel
no.
like this is one of those things that a lot of people don't ask. How was your time in rehab? Like, like,
10 out of 10, I would like I wouldn't want to do it again because I like being clean. But I liked it so much that I would actually like to go into working in recovery eventually.
and like for me, like I'm not, I've never been an addict. I've done some addict-like stuff, but I've never been an addict, or any form of addiction that
Yeah.
would be covered at the place. But I feel like my thing for as someone who used to work at a rehab would be I learned a lot, if that makes sense, in
Yeah.
working there. Because I don't have a dad that's an addict. I don't have a mom or uncle. I'm not addict adjacent. A lot of
Not
my
you haven't been touched by addiction and you're also not an addict, but you enjoy helping people.
exactly. I just enjoy helping people as a whole.
Yeah.
Um, and it's not like I woke up one day going, you know what, I want to help people that have addictions. No, it's just I needed a job and I wanted to
Yeah.
help people, and they were the only people that called back where I got to help people. Um,
Yeah,
my
no.
own personal feelings about you know where I worked aside, I still recommend it for people to go there.
I also do. Despite all the things that I've heard since I left the rehab facility I went to and how they treat their staff and things that go on with the staff and the patients, I still recommend it.
Yeah,
Like if
I
you
would.
have good enough insurance to go, because I was lucky enough to be on military insurance. I had TRICARE at the time, um, and I relatively since I got out, I realized that my rehab experience was very very bougie compared to the rehab experience of the people in my fellowship. Um, the things that I've heard from the people in my village, like they were sleeping on the floor, like on like mats that were like 2 inches thin. The showers had timers on them. They did not feed them breakfast. Like the groups were really shoddy. No cigarettes. Like they just no outdoor areas. Like they were just condemned to like this space for 30 days, and afterwards they were like, all right, get the fuck out. You know, we had a haircut lady.
Right?
Like, I'm
That
like, I get scared to talk about my rehab experience in the rooms because I'm like, I feel like I have like this underlying sense. I, I hate feeling privileged. I really do. I don't.
I mean,
And
but at the end of the
this is.
day, you were privileged. You know what I mean? Like, not
I
everybody
was
gets to get
so
sober in an
privileged.
environment like that. I mean, there's a place. It's what's it called? Like when somebody wants to leave, but we can't get them a flight immediately, but they want to leave right now. We sent the healing place. The nightmare
Hmm.
stories I've heard about the healing place, like, oh, we all shared the same shower type deal, and I'm like, dude, where I worked at, you got ended. Everybody had their own bathroom.
And they were like top notch. Like the showers in the rehab I went to were top notch. They were great. I did feel like I was being waterboarded because I'm short and the the things were up very high. I'm like 5'2", and the shower heads were like maybe 6 or 7 feet in the air. Kind of scary at first. Got over it, but there is this place here in Lexington that I will call out by name because they should be shut down. They help a lot of people, but they should be shut down. From my personal opinion. Maybe it's just because I'm not hard enough to deal. Like I'm a soft cookie. Like I could not deal with it. The Women's Hope
I'm a
Center.
soft cookie.
Okay, like I'll go stay out in the woods for weeks. You could drop me off in the woods for weeks with nothing, and I'd survive, and I'd be happy. My back might hurt at the end, but I'd be happy. But like when I'm indoors, like the Women's Hope place in Lexington, Kentucky, they call it rehab boot camp.
So
Like
you mentioned
that's how bad it is.
like if you dropped you in the woods, everybody knows how much I hate nature. All right, it's not a secret. I am definitely not a nature boy. But I'm
Yeah.
that guy that's watched enough like how-to videos that if you drop me in the middle of the woods, at the end of the day, I would survive. You know what I mean? I would be miserable. I'd be crying every day wishing I had my cell phone or electricity
You're
or anything,
you're
running
just
water.
crying. You're sitting on the ground at dusk, rubbing two sticks together, bawling your fucking eyes out.
Look, look, man, mad at the world. But I would 1000% have a decent shelter built within the day. Not even a question.
I just love being outside. And ten times out of 10, like I probably wouldn't even be in the woods for weeks. I would bother with building a shelter first night, trying to find some food for the next couple days and just like thugging it out. And then after that, I find water and travel downhill because every single time if you find a stream and you follow it downhill, usually leads to something bigger, and that river will lead you to a town or some kind of civilization.
You see, no, no,
Nine
no.
times
Like if
out
we
of
dropped you in the middle of the mountains, right? I
Yeah.
genuinely feel like I could survive in the mountains
Oh
for
yeah, I think you could
at
too.
least a
I think
week.
you
I could
would.
survive a week.
I think you'd go crazy.
No ifs, ands, or but. 1000%. I think I could survive a week.
I think I could. I've done a. I haven't like I if I had nothing, um, the the brink for me would probably be 2 weeks. If I was dropped off with a ruck, I think that I could probably last like a good couple months.
Okay, here's a question. If you got to bring one item in the middle, you got to bring one item dropped off middle of the woods. Okay, what item would you bring?
Mm. Can the item I bring have an accessory?
Say that one more time.
Can the item I bring have an accessory? Like, can it have something that goes with it but isn't the actual item?
No accessory, just the item itself. Like if you said flint and steel, you can have flint and steel, obviously. Those are, you know, that is one item. But if you're like my cell phone with earbuds, like those are two separate items.
a hard one.
Honestly, I would choose a magnifying glass.
Oh, buddy.
With the magnifying glass, I can make fire.
Fire starting is so simple, though.
Huh?
Fire starting is like the most simple thing you can do in the woods.
You say it's the most simple thing, but it's time consuming.
So you get it done in the morning.
Yeah, see? Or, hear me out, you take your magnifying glass, make your little laser, pew, done.
All right,
Fire.
AC. All right. God, I don't know. I think that for me, it would have to be a weapon of some kind, and my preferred weapon is a compound bow. But because we can't have accessories, I wouldn't have arrows. So,
But you can make arrows.
not for a compound bow, they break upon fire.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like 40 pounds of pressure.
I mean, they have different compound bones that have different pounds of pressure also.
But you need to have at least like 35 to 40 pounds of pressure for that arrow to go through an animal and actually kill it.
I'm actually pretty sure you can have a 15-pound bow, and actually kill it.
You can, but it's not recommended. Like that deer's definitely gonna run away, and you're gonna have to chase it for like 2 miles, and then your camp's left behind with your fire, and you're gonna have to start all over again when you find the animal because the animal
Yeah,
weighs
yeah, yeah.
damn near 1,000 pounds. You're gonna have to carry it back. This, the
We're
bees
gonna
and
ask
everything
AI this.
flies. How many pounds of pressure does it take to kill an elk, for instance? Like with an arrow.
Give me a second. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. How many pounds of pressure to kill? You say an elk?
Yes.
Why elk? I mean, you could be
With
aiming for squirrels or something.
mm,
So look,
yeah, I guess you're
right?
right. You're right.
Boom.
All right.
Wait, I didn't ask
If
it.
the thing that I would want to bring into the
I
woods with me,
meant
if I could only
with
bring one
a
thing,
bow.
if I could only bring one thing into the woods, uh, literally only one thing. I had clothes on my back, everything like that. I would want to bring a K-bar knife.
You'd want to bring a knife?
A K-bar knife, specifically a K-bar knife, like the ones that they use in the Marine Corps.
Okay, okay. I guess I can. Oh, I can dig it. Uh,
Because there's a lot you can do with that knife. Like you can get sap to start fires quicker, sharpen sticks, skin an animal when you get the animal. Uh, you can heat it up to, like cauterize any wounds that you might get. Uh, there's a lot you can do
okay.
with that. Knives are essential.
It's looking like the draw weight needs typically 60 to 70 pounds.
That's a lie. I have killed an elk with 40 pounds before, and it did not run
I
away from me. It
mean,
dropped.
maybe I'm reading this wrong, but yeah.
I don't know. I think your AI is spoofed.
It's ChatGPT. It's the AI.
Okay, I have beef with Chat GPT right now because I've been watching the show on Bad Sis. It's okay. It's called Bad Sisters. It's on Apple TV. Okay,
Yup.
I watched this show. There's 10 episodes. They're like an hour and a half long. I watched this show the whole first season, waiting to figure out who killed this one dude. There's four of these sisters. Okay,
Yup.
and they all tried to kill him different ways, and none of them succeeded. So but the guy is dead. They insinuate that the guy is dead at the beginning of the show. We're like, who killed the guy? Right? 10 episodes in, they finally tell us. By the 8th episode, I lost my patience and tried to look up on ChatGPT how this guy actually dies, right? It told me that he died a completely different way. And I made sure that there wasn't like a novel or something. I specified the show, who directed
So,
it, like the whole nine
AI
yards.
is not perfect. Okay, it's not perfect. I give credit where credit is due because I've done that. I'm watching Supernatural, and I love spoilers. Okay,
Me too. I'm so sorry, but like I don't like surprises. I just like knowing what's gonna happen. I have a
exactly.
control
Like,
issue.
does this character get his powers
So,
back? Do these two characters sleep together? I don't know,
well,
but
and
guess what? I'm gonna
also
look it up.
like Supernatural is just a really hard show to get all the way through.
I disagree. I enjoy Supernatural. Like
I
I'm on
enjoyed
season
it,
9
but
right now. No, season
it
9 or
was
10. One of the
so
two.
long. I also can't complain. Like I also watch long ass shows. Like I'm I've been watching The Big Bang Theory for like the 10th time over, and I'm on season 9 right now, and I started it maybe 2 months ago.
Ooh, side note, because I'm gonna go on ahead and end this stream here soon, because this is definitely longer than we both anticipated it being. We've been streaming for an hour and 6 minutes now,
Look at us go.
right? We are killing it. Dora, this is it right here. Um, are
I can just
we? Do you
like
want to stream
imagine
again
everyone
tomorrow?
laughing at this.
Because
Um,
tomorrow we'll be able to stream on our actual platform.
I will not be able to stream until Tuesday next week.
All right. Well, I mean, it's all like I said, it's already pretty much set up.
Okay.
Um, so we can plan for Tuesday next week.
Okay. Segan's coming up Thursday, so I have him Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Labor Day, of course, so I don't have the house to myself. And this is something I'd like to do when I have the house to myself. Uh, and then Tuesday I'll be free and
All right.
dealing with organizing the fallout from the baby shower.
That's fair. Just make sure to do some advertising for the other channel on your own. Make sure to send out the links.
Yeah.
Because, this one is just, again, our test stream. We just wanted to make sure what we're doing is going to work. Um, but the more people that go, subscribe, ring that alarm bell, et cetera, they'll get
Yeah.
notifications. And yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun to get this off the ground and actually have like a following of people, interacting with us and whatnot, instead of just us
I
two.
mean,
You know what I mean?
I enjoy it either way.
I mean, either way, it's still fun, but I feel like once you get people in the chat involved, I feel like it makes it feel more real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's all I got for now. This was a fun little test stream. Uh, you know, feel free to like, subscribe, comment, all that other fun stuff, and we will see you
Make
on
sure
the
you go
next
buy
channel,
Cracker Barrel.
right?
Yeah.
Around the block.
Yeah.
What? So, yeah, fun stuff.